Hello and welcome to Bristol Street Motors. I'm here with the new Mazda CX-60 2.5 litre plug-in hybrid. So starting off at the front end of the CX-60, we've got this really nice kind of aggressive styling going on. We've got a really nice sized front grille. Behind the Mazda badge, you've of course got your radar cruise control features. Just want to point out these LED daytime running lights. So you've got them in the main headlight unit itself, and then it extends right into the grille. So it really kind of stands out in appearance from the front. You have also got really subtly built into the front grille your front parking camera, which makes up part of the 360-degree camera when you are trying to squeeze into those tight spaces. As well as under your front headlights, you've got headlamp jet washers too. So down the side, we have these really nice 20-inch black alloy wheels. They really contrast against the body of the car really quite well. Depending on the trim level you go for will determine the colour of the wheels you have. And then I'll just bring you a little bit further down. You have got keyless entry on the car, so it will just unlock the door, as well as the black mirror caps you'll see, which are on the power fold mirrors, which opened as I unlocked it. You've also then got built under the wing mirrors your 360-degree camera, as well as the blind spot monitoring system, which is built in to assist you if you can't see in your blind spot on the motorway. Privacy glass from the B pillar backwards all the way around the car, just so you can see. Really finishes the body of the car off nicely. And then in here, of course, being the plug-in hybrid, you've got your charging port. This one will charge from 20 to 80% in just 90 minutes at a rapid charge station. Okay, so round to the back of the CX-60. One key thing to point out really is these really nice bright rear LED lights. You have also got a rear view camera, just makes parking an absolute breeze. You've then got your rear sensors, and another thing this one will also come with is the hands-free tailgate. And then you've got this really generous sized boot space as well, so plenty of room. There is a bit of added storage underneath the boot floor, along with the subwoofer, so you've got an additional speaker in the boot too. There's also ample plug sockets, so you've got a standard 3-pin plug socket in the one side, as well as a 12-volt socket on the right-hand side too. And all 3 seats will fold down individually, so if you do need to make the space any bigger, you can. So here in the back of the CX-60, I have got the front seat set to my normal driving position. I'm around 5'10" on a good day. So as you can see, absolutely bags of room, no kind of struggle whatsoever. And again, headroom. I know we're quite commonly asked with a panoramic roof whether you lose any headspace or not. Not the case at all in this car. There's absolutely bags of it. You've also got on both exterior seats your ISOFIX child seat points, as well as heated rear seats, and a little bit like in the boot, you've got another 3-pin socket, as well as a couple of USB ports too. Okay then, so inside the Mazda CX-60, I think one of the main kind of features inside this car that jumps out at you is you do get a much nicer sized display than most cars I've come across, to be honest. You do get a display which is true to the size of the car really. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto built into there too, but also a little bit like the rest of the Mazda lineup, they've stuck with the theme of the centre controls, controlling what you want to do on the touchscreen. All of your sat-nav, your music, all that kind of thing is all controlled down here. And the other thing, there's just lots of storage. So you have got a couple of really nice kind of doors on top of the armrest, which really do come in handy just for storing bits and bobs in there. You've got huge kind of door pockets, cup holders, as well as a wireless phone charger as well up the front. So then temperature wise, we've got quite a few controls. So you've got dual zone climate control, both heating and cooling seats. So you'll notice here you've got one with a picture of a fan that'll actually blow cool air through the seat to cool you down in the summer. Heated steering wheel, as well as a lot of the fan speed controls, which are relatively self-explanatory. But again, with the auto feature being switched on, it will stop the temperature from fluctuating. Whole host of features on the inside. Rightio, so this one has now been on charge for a couple of hours, so let's take it out for a drive. The couple of hours charge, just to let you know, has given us about 97% range, so plenty to get out on the road and show you what the electric side of it feels like. Right, so here we are driving the CX-60. Get it out on the road and get a real nice feeling for it. Now the plug-in hybrid is a 2.5 litre 327 PS engine, which is absolutely insane. It's the most powerful production engine that Mazda have ever made. So to have this in this car is just incredible. Comes as an all-wheel drive powertrain, and there's even a diesel version which will be out as well, with a 3.3 litre engine. Again, that'll be available as all-wheel drive as well as a rear-wheel drive option too. And that 3.3 litre diesel will be both 200 PS or 254, so plenty of choice. Now the CX-60 does come with a few different drive modes available. So we've got normal, EV, we've got sport and off-roading. All of those will slightly tweak the drive of the car just to improve the handling for every scenario you can come up against. So an additional drive mode can also be added if the car does have a tow bar fitted to it, which is literally called a tow bar mode, which helps to improve the handling of the car, increase stability when you've got a heavy load on the back. Now, being such a nice sized SUV, I know a lot of you will be wondering how it handles going round bends. Now it's absolutely fine. There's no body roll whatsoever, just sticks to the road. So this 2.5 litre plug-in hybrid is absolutely amazing. It will do 0 to 60 in just 5.8 seconds. So much power at your right foot, you would not believe. Right, so the overall feel inside the car while you're driving it, really nice and spacious. Really plenty of room inside the car, in the front and back. Passengers are going to be just as comfortable in the back as they are up front, so it's perfect for a longer journey too. The panoramic roof lets an incredible amount of light in. Again, just makes it feel even more spacious. One thing I really like that Mazda have done, and they've almost carried this throughout the range, the infotainment system, rather than being a touchscreen that you need to try and concentrate on while you're driving, all controlled down here just in front of the armrest. So it's much easier to use. You get a reassuring click every time you turn it, so you're not having to take your eyes off the road at all. Right, so I'm just going to show you, as you pick up a bit of speed, you'll see the engine will kick in fairly rapidly, but it is seamless. There's no waiting for it to do its thing. Engine kicks in. Once you start to ease off the accelerator again, it will just drop out when it's not needed. So it's really nice to know it's there. It will do its own thing in the background and you've not got to worry about it. Depending on the drive mode that you're in, will depend on how quickly the engine kicks in. So for example, in sport mode, it might kick in slightly sooner. And if you've got it in EV, it will try and make the most of the electric staying in as much as possible. But overall, it really does just look after itself. So the heads-up display can clearly display on the windscreen itself your speed limit for the road that you're driving on, as well as the digital speedo for the speed that you're doing. You can also personalise it a little bit. So if you were to set your cruise control, you can have your cruise control figure set on the screen too, as well as information with regards to the adaptive cruise control too. So if you have got a car in front of you, it will visually appear on the heads-up display, and then the car will start to slow down should it think that you're getting a bit close to someone. So as well as appearing on the heads-up display, you'll also get a visual picture on the screen in front of the steering wheel. Now with the Mazda CX-60, one thing they have offered, which they've not done on any other model in the lineup, is the option to be able to add factory-fitted option packs. So you can personalise your CX-60 exactly how you want it. So there's a driver assistance pack, there's a convenience pack, the panoramic roof, and then on the exclusive line you can also add a comfort pack as well. So if there's anything in particular specification wise that you'd like to add to your CX-60, it can very easily be done from the factory. Ooh. There we are then, there is the full walk around video of the Mazda CX-60. If you found this useful and informative, please go ahead and give us a like and subscribe. Or alternatively, there's more information on bristolstreet.co.uk.